Folks, I hope everyone is enjoying their meal. In just a couple of minutes, toast to the bride and groom. If you need to refresh your beverage, you can head to the bar now and do so. You got a few minutes though, but if you need to refresh your drink, just head over to the bar. We'll have the toast in just a minute. Thank you.
But you walk around here like you wanna be someone else. I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine. Fine, so fine. Oh, girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh, mine. Mine, oh, mine. Treasure, that is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. You know you can make my wish come true. If you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. Oh, oh. Pretty girl, you should be smiling. A girl like you should never look so blue. You're everything I see in my dreams. I wouldn't say that to you if it wasn't true. Ooh, oh, I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine. Fine, so fine. Ooh, oh, girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh, mine. Mine, oh, mine. Treasure, that is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. You know you can make my wish come true. If you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. Oh, oh. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah, you are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah, you are treasure. Treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. You're my golden star. You are my treasure. You can make you are my treasure. True. You are my treasure. If you let me treasure you, you are my treasure. If you let me treasure you, oh, oh. You can dance, every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So, darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance and go and carry on until the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. So don't forget who's taking you home, or in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, baby, won't you save the last dance for me? Ooh, you make a promise that you'll save the last dance for me. Save the last dance, the very last dance for me.
Offering our first toast this evening is the best man. Please help me welcome Mr. Nick Snyder.
Hello, everybody. Just want to thank everyone for coming and being a part of Dalton and Kori's special day. Someone once told me that you should surround yourself with people, good people, and that is what I have done with Dalton. He is one of the best people I know. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Nick. I went to college with Dalton. I met him my sophomore year. Lived with him for 2 years. We met a mutual friend at the gym. Surprising, I know. I really should call Kori a roommate too, because she was definitely there more often than not. I will always look back on those 2 years I lived with you guys as 2 of the happiest years of my life, and that is because of you two. It seems like Dalton, we were always in the garage, watching you guys work on your trucks and drinking beer, and when we weren't studying, of course. And during our junior year, we basically worked out every day together. We almost never missed a day. And we lived 5 feet apart, and with my curtain room, my curtain door, and it was great. For as long as I've known Dalton, Kori has always been right there, right by his side. We all did so many fun things together, from snowboarding at Snowy Range, to going to concerts in Fort Collins, or going to Rockies games or UW football games. But we were always together. It was always you two. We also went to the bar, but hopefully not too much. I look back on all of my favorite memories during college, and you two were always there, always. Dalton, you have been there for me always, and you are my best friend. It has been a privilege to be a part of your wedding and a part of your guys' lives. It has been great watching you guys move halfway across the country, which I was not involved in that decision. But seriously, watching you, Kori, finish your master's, Dalton, watching you be one of the best salesperson on your team, even though you're the newest member, and just watching you guys grow as a couple has been truly amazing. I have seen how happy you two make each other, and I know that spark will never end. Raise a glass to Dalton and Kori. Cheers.
Offering our next toast this evening is the maid of honor. Please help me welcome Miss Alexa Audino.
So Kori and I met when we were 3 years old. My family moved into the house right behind hers, and we quickly became best friends. And to this day, I see her as another sister. As kids, you could always find us running back and forth between our houses. After a few years of us cutting through the neighbor's yard, our parents built a gate in the fence, separating our yards. We used to text each other, "Meet you at the gate," when we couldn't decide what we wanted to do. One time during a blizzard, our parents dug out the gate so that we could still get back and forth. We still use that gate to visit each other's houses when we're home in Highlands Ranch. If you've ever been around Kori and I, you know we both can talk a bit. When we were in school, we would walk home together almost every day. And when we would get to the corner where we would have to go our separate ways, we would stop to finish our conversation. But there were some days we were there for what felt like hours, or until our parents came looking for us. Kori and I remained good friends throughout high school. We survived student council together, joined the tennis team together, and volunteered at church together. And as the end of high school drew near, it became clear we would be going to colleges far apart from each other. When Kori started her freshman year at Wyoming, I was starting college in San Diego. We stayed close by talking on the phone and spending time together when we were both home for school breaks. Soon after school started, Kori met Dalton. I first heard about Dalton when Kori wrote about him in our traveling journal that we had between our friends. And I could tell she really liked him. She sounded really happy, and I was really happy for her. And I realized how important he was to her when I started seeing Kori less and less at the holidays. She was spending them in Green River with Dalton's family. As I've gotten to know Dalton, I've learned just how perfect he is for Kori. He's outgoing, friendly, and welcoming, and he's always up for her crazy adventures. Lately, the topic of conversation and the hours-long phone calls Kori and I frequently have has been wedding planning, naturally. We're both planning weddings at the same time, so we would bounce ideas off each other and vent about different things. And Kori is typically very indecisive, so we all kind of thought that this was going to be a really hard thing for her to do. And while she has, of course, been stressed and all of that, but she's really handled this whole wedding planning process really well, which I think is a great testament to her love for Dalton. It was so evident that she was just so excited to marry Dalton and celebrate with other family and friends, and all the rest didn't really matter to them. Kori, I have been so lucky to be your friend for these last 21 years. No matter how far apart we live, I know I can always turn to you for anything. Thanks for always being there for me. I'm so happy for you and Dalton, and I wish you two the happiest marriage and a lifetime of so much love. So, to the Clevengers.
Offering the final toast of the evening is the father of the bride. Please help me welcome Mr. Kevin Snow.
Thank you. I can't read off those small cards, so this is what I need. I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming and sharing this evening with us. This bizarre year that we've had, it's so nice to have something to celebrate. I hate microphones. I'm a crier, so I hope I can get through this. Yeah. I cry at sad movies, sad TV shows, and now I have a new category, and it's named the Clevengers. Pretty much read or any of the other Clevengers, and I'm sobbing. So, as evidenced by last night, seems like yesterday that Kori and Lexi were running around our backyard with pigtails and missing teeth. I miss those days. Slumber parties and Disney movies, that sort of thing. I love that she embraced my quirks, like what's right or wrong, the right or wrong way to eat an Oreo and the right or wrong way to eat a ear of corn. It's like a typewriter, by the way. It's not just willy-nilly everywhere. So the first time that we met Dalt, we were up in Laramie for Parents' Night, or Parents' Weekend, I guess, and they were living in Whitehall, and we took Kori out to lunch, and we came back. And if you're familiar with Whitehall, the parking lot is a one-way loop, and there's diagonal parking. And as we pulled in to find a place to park, there's this white truck, and it's the rear end of it is sticking halfway out in the lane. I can barely get by, and I hear this little. I was like, "What the heck? Welcome to Wyoming." And I hear this snickering in the back seat, and Kori says, "That's Dalton's truck." So we hadn't even met yet, but I also another fun fact I just learned just the other night when he and I were watching. We were watching the Tampa Bay Lightning, and I forget who they were playing, but they had the Stanley Cup there, and Dalton says, "My butt prints are in that cup." So apparently, when he was 2, or he was a little kid, and Reed knew somebody who had the cup, and they were able to plop his bare butt into the cup. So I didn't know we were marrying royalty, but now I do. We knew Dalton was serious when he agreed to be the chef for a barbecue at the Tridelt house. You know, I believe that was Parents' Weekend as well, and it was a little tiny grill, and I don't know, the line was 50, 60 people long, and he's just sweating away trying to flip burgers for all these people. So and he stuck right in there. So we knew he was serious at that point. The two of them have been through things that no 20-year-old should ever have to go through in college. So, and it just made them stronger. So toast to you for that. After graduation, Dalton got a job with Halliburton, and they moved to the windiest city in the country, Casper. They met some great friends, but they definitely weren't sad when they had the opportunity to go to North Carolina when it became an option. Now it seems like they couldn't be happier, so we're extremely happy for that. Bottom line is all any of us ever want for our kids is that they're happy. So we're just thrilled. We're ecstatic to welcome Dalton and the whole Klev family into our family, and I can't imagine a better person to give my daughter to. A toast.
I mean, Kori and Dalton would now like to cut their wedding cake. This is the first task that they have had to complete since they've been husband and wife, so we'll see how they do.
See you licking frosting from your own hands. Want another taste of making to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me.
For those of you that can't see, it looks like Kori is taking the lead here. Good. Okay, so everything's fine.
Let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up the mirror, sweet, sweet baby. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Ay, 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 ay. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. Walk for me now. I'll be pretty, you'll be Naomi. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy.
Okay, now we just need you to cut the rest of the cake for all of us. Thanks. Okay.
So delicious.
And folks, they would now like to share their first dance together as husband and wife. So don't sit down and don't eat your cake yet.
I met you in the dark, you lit me up. You made me feel as though I wasn't off. We danced the night away, we drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest, and you asked me to stay over. I said I already told you. I think that you should get some rest. I knew I loved you then, but you'd never know. 'Cause I played it cool and I was scared of letting go. I know I needed you, but I never showed. But I wanna stay with you until we're grown old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed. I'll bring you coffee with a kiss on your head. And I'll take the kids to school, wave them goodbye. And I'll thank my lucky stars for that night. When we looked over your shoulder, for a minute I forget that I'm older. I wanna dance with you right now. Oh, and you look as beautiful as ever, and I swear that every day you'll get better. You make me feel this way somehow. I'm so in love with you, and I hope you know, darling, your love is more than worth its weight in gold. We've come so far, my dear, look how we've grown. And I want to stay with you until we're great old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I want to live with you, even when we're ghosts. 'Cause you were always there for me when I needed you most. I'm gonna love you till my lungs give out. I promise till death we part, like in our vows. So I wrote this song for you. Now everybody knows that it's just you and me till we're great old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Oh, just say you won't let go.
Your first date was swing dancing, right? Yeah. So you didn't have to take lessons. That's first dance goals. Okay. Kori, would you now like to share a dance with your father? Okay.
I'd like to take just a moment. Climb the mountain, changing, because I built my life around you. Oh, but you know that time makes you old. Children are getting older, and I'm getting old too. Yeah.
I don't do take two very often, but I'm going to because I need to give you a better version of that song. So here you go. Okay.
I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, children get older, I'm getting older too. So I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, children get older, I'm getting older too. I'm getting older too. So take this love, take it down. Oh, if you climb a mountain and you turn around, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide will bring it down, down. And if you see
Dalton, you're up. Would you like to now share a dance with your mom? Okay.
glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. I love you ain't no pickup line, so always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When those dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. When it's hot, eat a root beer popsicle. Shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sun shine. Always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget, turn back around. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and open up the dance floor. I think you have to wear your masks when you're not at your tables, so I have to say it. So try to wear your masks until you can't breathe.
Call the police and the fireman, I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. And my band bop, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, hey, hey.
Wait a minute,
Fill my cup, put some nigga in it.
take a sip, sign the check.
Julio, get the stretch.
Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping.
I'm too hot.
Hot dance,
Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot.
hot dance,
Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot.
hot dance,
Trick, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot.
hot dance.
And my band about that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you.
Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you.
Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you.
Saturday night and we in the spot.
Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it.
Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot.
Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, hey, hey,
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who would dance on the floor and around. She said, I am the one who would dance on the floor and around. She told me her name was Billie Jean as she crossed the scene. Then heavy hair turned with the ice to dream of being the one who would dance on the floor and around. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mother always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do. To the lie that comes to truth. Billie Jean's not my love. She just a girl. That I am the one. But the kid is not my son. She says I am the one. But the kid is not my son. For 40 days and for 40 nights, I was on the side. But who can stand when he's in demand? Her schemes and the plans. Go and dance on the floor and around. So take my strong advice. Just remember to always think twice. Don't think twice. She told my baby dance to 3. She looked at me, then showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine. wine. Go and dance on the floor in the round, baby. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But she came and stood right by me, because I smell the sweet perfume. It's happening soon. She called me to her home. The pretty jeans, not my lover. She just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. The jeans, not my lover. She just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. No, she says I am the one. But the kid is not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. The pretty jeans, not my lover. She just a girl who thinks that I am the one. The kid is not my son. She knows that I am the one. The kid is not my son. She says I am the one. You know she.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I said listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Won't go to hear 'em play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues or funky old soul. There's only one sure way to get me to go. Stop playing old time of rock and roll. Call me a relic, call me what you will. Say I'm old fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul.